Good afternoon, my spiritual warriors. Once again, the nomad life is interfering with me, and I'm here under my favourite, or currently my favourite, silver birch tree. I've pulled today's Odin Cast, and today it's a story of two runes. The first shows that we're going to experience a sudden termination followed by an almost immediate new beginning in one area of our life. We need to acknowledge that the old way, our old way of being, has got to come to an end so that we can be released into our new form, our new life, have new energy, everything released unto us. Terminations and new beginnings also quite often come with a very brief journey into the darkness, and it's about opportunities that are disguised as a loss, where the loss is linked to things that we have intense emotional bonds to. We could find that today relationships are radically changed, and therefore we need to hold on to firm principles. We need to be humble, and we need to learn to adapt to the demands of the situation. Following on from that, we're also being put on the course of another necessary detour. So we're being rerouted with the opportunities of union and reunion as being the abiding destination. So in the same way that we would take a detour for roadworks but still end up where we're going, this is a spiritual roadworks. We're having to take a bit of a detour because maybe there's lessons that we need to relearn, or there's something about ourselves that we need to reawaken ourselves to, hence the need for this detour. Whatever happens, we need to keep a sense of humour about ourselves, because our plans, our hoped-for plans for today, are more than likely going to be utterly disrupted and thrown out of whack. But we also need to understand that these inconveniences and disruptions are in fact the opportunities that put us onto a new and better path. So pay attention to close personal relationships, because clearly, because we're being rerouted, not everybody around us is, and there is a likelihood of misunderstandings, possible arguments, sort of like hurty words and stuff like that. So whatever happens, we have to take responsibility for ourselves as we have this sudden end, new beginning, and a detour in the middle. It's definitely going to be an interesting day. You'll have to excuse me. I'm sitting in the countryside and hay fever's getting to me. Above all, we need to be objective. So have a really great day. Stay true to yourself. Hold on to your morals. Hold on to your principles. Don't let yourself be dragged off your path by well-meaning, if not perhaps a little bit misguided associates, because at the end of the day, nobody knows what goes on inside our skin except for us. Any negative communications that come up today, yes, possibly disappointing, possibly frustrating and aggravating. Try not to stress out about it too much. Again, it's just part of this detour process. And once we get through the detour and end up where we're supposed to end up, it will be better. It really will be better. So I hope you're having a great day. Once again, my apologies. Nomad life is kicking my butt at the moment, but hey, exciting adventures. It's not always plain sailing. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all tomorrow.